Hi there, it's Sam from pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Today's project is this one. It's an Eastern Palace box and it's 2.5 inches square. And today's my first filming in my brand new office. If you haven't seen the video, I do have one. I did a live stream, so you can go and find that on my Facebook business page, and that's facebook.com/pootlespapercraft. Couldn't think what it was then. But yes, I'm quite excited. So I don't know if I'm going to reach everything or not, because obviously I've got a completely different layout that I had before. I also have sun streaking in on me, and I've got, you can just see it on my hand down here in the right hand corner. I've got lights. If I put the window up, it's way too sunny and I get awful shadow and stuff. So I have got a bit of cardstock there. Oh look, there you go. You can see the sun on my hand. I've got a bit of cardstock here. I didn't occurred to me that I was going to have sun streaking in the morning, which is when I like to film. But anyway, back to this project. Eastern Palace, this is the last few days you can get your hands on this as one of two bundles, and I'm going to read them to you. So you've got the starter bundle, which comes with the stamp set, the DSP, the gold vinyl stickers, which are lush actually. I'm not really a sticker girl, but they're really lovely. Lemon Lime Twist ink pad, Tranquil Tide ink pad, and Fresh Fig ink pad. Those are new in colours, and then you get free note cards and envelopes, which are brand new in Very Vanilla. That's the starter bundle. Then you've got the Premier bundle, which comes with the stamp set, the paper, the cardstock pack, the mini tassels. I had them handy just now. I've lost them. Oh, they're here. They're waiting to be used. Oh, that was a punch on the floor. They are lovely. Oh, there they are. Those three there. The 3 ink pads again, the Thinlits, and Very Vanilla C6 envelopes, and Very Vanilla thick cardstock. Also brand spanking shiny new. I'm going to get this stuff off the floor. So yeah, but these are the last few days, because come the 1st of June, when the very lovely new catalogue goes live, you won't be able to get this on a bundle. You'll be able to get them as separate, so you won't get the free stuff. There goes my bit of cardstock, blocking out that streak of sunlight. So I love it. I want to show you how to make it. 2.5 inch cube. I've chatted, but I'm just very excited because the retiring list is coming to an end as well. So grab your bargains now while you can. Let me move that. So piece of paper that's 7.5 by 10.5 inches, 19.5 by 27.5 centimetres. I'm not so good with the Lemon Lime Twist. I think it's going to take me a while to get into it, so I'm going with slightly more muted. So I've got Tranquil Tide as the dominant colour there. And I'm going to bring in no, that's Fresh Fig. Tranquil Tide, that's what I'm bringing in now. Oh, it hurts, doesn't it? Okay, so with the 10.5 inch side across the top, score it at 2.5, 5, 7.5 and 10 inches, which in metric is 6.5, 13, 19.5 and 26. Turn it round and score it at 2.5 and 5. Which is 6.5 and 13 and 10. And like I said, it's 2.5 inch cubes, so 6.5 centimetres, and just divine. Oh, I can reach stuff. When I in my old in the old house where I used to film before, I filmed in a very small craft area, which was perfectly serviceable, but I had literally everything was within arm's reach. I now have a considerably bigger space than I had before, and while everything pretty much is still within arm's reach, it's not completely. So baptism of fire here. I do have a lovely lino, a lovely floor. It's not lino, but it is sort of rubberized. It's commercial grade wood look flooring, and yeah, so I do whiz around my office in the same way I used to. Okay, so I've burnished everything. And we've got this skinny panel here. We need the centre bit, but not the bits above and below it. So I'm going to get rid of those first. And we're basically going to make exactly the same shape on either side. Well, we're going to cut in the same way on both sides. So if you suddenly find you have a preference for one side over another, it doesn't matter. This paper has a glorious feel to it. I don't know that I could describe it, but it just, as I'm cutting through it, it feels Well, all our paper feels amazing, but this one just feels sort of buttery smooth. I don't know if that's the right terminology, but it makes sense to me. Right, can I reach my glue? I can. Yay. Okay, so this little tab here, adhesive down there, and I'm just using snail because when you're doing paper to paper, snail is adequate for that. It's absolutely fine. Okay, so where I've put my seam, fold the two sides in, that's the back and that's the bottom. So if you're going to put something heavy in here, perhaps put glue on all of the panels, but I'm actually not putting anything in. I'd put treats and sweets and stuff in. And I'm not actually going to seal the front, so that's the back, fold in those two sides and the back, and this will become the front, and I'm going to seal it with the gorgeous Tranquil Tide ribbon. And I'm just going to tie a knot. There's loads of different ways you could close a box when you've got four sides that are exactly the same, but I kind of like to do the ribbon knot thing, and then you could just slide it off and then get at your goodies inside. My nail polish is wanting to leave itself everywhere today. Oh, that's a rubbish knot. Try not... Look, I've streaked there down at the bottom with my nail polish, but... Oh, well. Okay. Oh! I forgot to put the tassels on. Oops. Oh, dear. Let's undo that and have another go. This is now where I put nail polish all over the box. So I'm being a bit generous here with all three, but I couldn't decide which one I wanted to use on the first one, so I used all of them, and I kind of like it. Beautiful lavish box. You could put something, you could put little sweeties in that, and that had cost minimal, and you've made this stunningly beautiful box with very decadent decoration, and you could get away with it, I reckon. Okay, let's get those tassels on there. I don't know which way this knot is meant to go now, but like that will be fine. How pretty. Okay, a little bit of stamping. I do really like this stamp set. I want to know, I haven't worked out how I'm going to use that one first, that's sort of speckledy-ish. But I'm going to go with the To Think of You Is to Smile, which is the one I put on the first one. Or Let's Be Friends Together. I wonder if that will fit. No, I don't think it will. We'll go with that one again. And my blocks. I've got my blocks in an easier place now than I used to do. They're all right in front of me. Tranquil Tide again. It's such a gorgeous green. It really is beautiful. I'm not sure that I completely agree that it's a tidal green, but it's definitely a beautiful one. Just about get it to fit. You lose a little bit off the E on Smile, but we won't worry. That was my 1 3/8. And I've got my 1 1/2. And then a dimensional. On the back of that. And where's my front? That's the front. To Think of You Is to Smile. Lovely box that beautifully shows off that paper. And like I say, I will get used to the lemon lime twist. Not sure I'm completely used to it yet, but I will get there. So this is my way of showing off the stunning papers with all those gorgeous accessories. And like I say, this finishes on Wednesday night. We're on Monday now. The new catalogue goes live on Thursday, 8 o'clock GMT, or BST I guess we are. 8 o'clock in the UK, 9 o'clock in Europe, and this will finish the night before because there's a shutdown time of quite a few hours while they update the online stores. So don't miss out if you want the freebies, because we all like a freebie. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me. Hope to speak to you soon. Bye.